Hey everyone, welcome to a new word from Just a Little Word. And today, God gave me just a little bit of word to say unto you. I was outside, just chilling, taking out my dog like usual, I should say. But I don't know where it just hit me about faith. Because of course, I've been struggling a little bit. I'm going to be transparent. I'm struggling, but yet God's keeping me still. God's keeping me with Him. And that's all I've been praying for. Even though that I know I've been drifting away, I know I've been slacking a little bit, all I've prayed for is that God would still keep me with Him. And that's what He's been faithful for. But today, we're talking about faith. We're talking about the fact that even though that it may not be logical or possible in our eyes or thought process, doesn't mean that it's impossible. Because with God, all things are possible. Read the Word. It's there. But what's really interesting is the fact that even though that you may be going through something and you think that there's no way out, God can make a way. And of course, I'm a human that likes to think logical. So if something is, I wouldn't really recommend as possible, God has to slap me upside the head sometimes. Basically saying, don't you know who I am? So basically when I say, like a car can not run without gas. Or let's say a car can run without gas, but if God's behind it, then it can. But if God's not behind it, then it won't be able to. So of course my human mind, and of course I'm thinking of maybe a lot of other people watching this video or not even watching this video probably say the same thing of there's no way that a car could move without gas. God says otherwise. God can completely make that happen because He's God. Why can't He make that happen? He's like, God can pay for your bills. God can heal your body. God can set you free from sin. God can break the chains that are on you. God can free you from whatever you're going through, and God can deliver you out of a storm. Why can't He make your car run even though that you may not have gas in it? But it's the fact that we doubt because it doesn't seem possible. That's where the doubt comes from, is when we think in our heads for just a moment that it's not possible. But faith, if you want to have faith, you got to leave your thinking process at the door. I'm going to be straight up with you. You have to throw away your thought process when you have faith. Because faith and thoughts, and thinking, I should say, does not mix. You have to have faith over thinking. Because the thought process of a human can only go so far, and then we think, that can't happen because of the laws of this earth. But yet God is outside of the laws of the earth. God is the creator of the earth. If God can create the stars up in heaven, and if He can create everything that we've seen, everything that we are going to see, and everything that we will forever see in His kingdom, then anything's possible. And it's like, if He can heal a lame man, if He can raise someone from the dead, which we humans cannot do, but yet some people think that we can because of the fact of doctors and medicines and all that. I'm gonna be serious. We can't do nothing. But it's the fact that with God all things are possible. We can raise dead men through Jesus. We can heal and lay hands on the sick, and they shall recover through Jesus. So, with faith, you have to stop thinking. You have to stop counting all the impossible things and just lean on faith and say, I'm going to believe today that God is still going to make a way, even though that it seems impossible to my thinking. To my understanding, this is impossible, but to God, all things are possible. And it's like there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just the fact that you have to stop thinking about the situation that you're in. And you need to start and believe. Because believe and faith have connected hands. They walk hand in hand. But first you gotta have faith, then believe. But you gotta leave your thought process at the door. That's basically this whole little word in a nutshell. Just stop thinking. Just go. Just walk with God. Just stop thinking about the fact that it is impossible to do the things that God says that are possible. Just believe and have faith. But without further ado, that's all I got for y'all. That's all that God had to say. And just have faith. Underline the word faith. That's it. But without further ado, hope to see y'all in the next message. And honestly, I pray to see y'all in the next message. And I pray that this message blessed you, and I pray that it blessed God also. And I pray that God ministered onto your heart through this message as well. But that's it. See y'all in the next message. Later, everybody.